Let's do it. All right, it's live.
So I'm assuming we're on the the Phileas estate.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't actually ready for it to start, by the way. So I'm gonna review what's supposed to happen right here. 1 second.
Oops, my bad. Do you want me to turn off the recording for a second?
Oh, you're good. You're good. Which version I like the most, so I gotta double check. No, none of these.
I'll let JLBS know that we're live.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mess this up, but I'll do my best here. Okay. Alright. Wait, oh, what the fuck? Oh, man. Alright. I'm ready now. So, leaving off right at the end of the last session, Caius came to speak with Ruriana about her situation. He wanted to hear her story, her side of everything, and they had a nice little chat. Caius then decides to present to her holy symbol and thinks that it belongs to her. However, she has to go through a trial to see if she actually can keep it, something like that. And the trial is stated as she must. There's rumored to be a rumor. I forgot what I said, but something's underground of Heimdall artifact, and he wants her to retrieve it alone. And he says if she learned, if she's learned anything over these past couple of weeks, then she knows how to do this. Something. He didn't really say something like that. That's what he's trying to say. So, Liliana accepts. She feels. I don't know if she feels something. She feels something, and they leave. They're about to leave. When they leave, as they're talking about things, as Caius and Liliana approach the door, a voice is heard telling them to wait. Caius stands, still eyes at the door, while Liliana turns around and sees Judith on top of the stairs. And as she says at the end, "Is that you, brother?" And I end the session there. So we're going to continue off of that. So, when she said, "Is that you, brother?" it's a very hefty pause. And Kaya doesn't really move or anything, but he's there. So I'll say the pause is at least like 10 seconds.
Okay. So Liliana, I guess she'd be seeing this, and say, you two are related. As she looks at Caius and Judith, she looks at the age difference, and Caius is definitely way on the older side compared to Judith.
He doesn't he doesn't answer you immediately, but he slowly he turns his head slightly, just enough just enough for her to know that he acknowledged it, and he just says, "Oh, hold on. I can't calibrate. Hold on." Does that the meaning of absolute? Okay, so Judith, and Judith starts like taking a couple steps down, and she says, I wasn't sure if it was real. The plants told me so, but I used to dream about this, wondering where you'd gone, if you were safe, if you were alive. And you notice that Kaya doesn't like answer her right away. He's just there, so you see him just like not. You can tell he's not willing to really like speak, but he hasn't turned around, all the way around. By the way, he's still kind of like still looking this direction. So,
Okay. Liliana will say to Caius, okay, I know what to say. Then she's going to face her.
He says, he like softly says, "No, now's not the time." Something like that.
So Judith didn't hear that from what you two just said. So she says, "You didn't leave a letter, not a word. One day you were just gone."
And so Caius shifts his gaze slightly to the side, but he is not turning his whole head over there. So then he's but she keeps going. Fuck. I thought maybe I did something, or that you didn't want me anymore. Yeah, I think that's what he says. And then quietly he says, It's just the funny thing about this scene is it's just happening in your home, but I'm just gonna keep going. Right. This trail is mine to walk. And she says, alone? Yes. And she starts getting more like down the stairs, right? So a little closer. Oh man, I keep thinking about the awkwardness of the scene because it's I'll commit. So she says, we lost everything. The plague took our home, our family. I thought we'd hold on to each other at least. And he's really talking really low, but he says, we survived. That was enough. And then she says, you think survival means cutting every root that ever held you? I just want to see. Wait, hold on, let me just do this. Okay, let's put them over here. I just have.
I zoomed so we don't see them. I zoomed so we don't see them.
All right, well, Yusuf is over here peeking, bro. Like, yeah.
Okay, so, you think survival means cutting every root that ever held you? And you notice that Caius exhales through his nose, still calm, still distant. You know, he makes a little reaction out of it, and then he says, "Some roots rot if you cling to them too long." And then she says, So summarize the scene because I didn't get to write it out completely, unfortunately. Basically, she says, she can tell that he's not going to talk much, so she'll just say, he'll say, he turns his head a little bit towards her, just a little bit, so he can see at least one of his eyes, and he says, "You look well." And she says, "Better now. You gave me that just by being alive, brother." And then he says, he looks at Liliana and says, let us, we should, something to say about it. We should, he sighs a little bit and says, we should be off. Time It's too precious. Something like that. And then she says, well, he starts taking a step. Like, maybe like one step. And then she says, "What? Will I see you again?" And he doesn't answer. And he's trying to just get out of there. So
Liliana is going to say to Judith. I'm sorry, Judith. We can talk. We can discuss this more later. And she like gives her like a bow. And she also takes a step forward.
and she makes like a little like not like a gasping noise, like a breathing like you know, she's sad, and you see the sadness in her eyes. You guys keep going, and yeah, you go. So
So she closes the door. And this is great because this literally was related to the question I was going to ask him straight up originally.
all right. So after the door closes, he straightens up his cloak, his cape, whatever, and he apologizes, saying, "Sorry you had to see me this way. It's not often I encounter my past, something like that." Like, he's basically saying that him being like that towards another person isn't like him. You barely know him, but he's just apologizing. So,
Yeah. Then will say, I saw a few similarities between you two, especially when it came to speaking about flowers, but didn't have any evidence. Yet your thinking is just about the same.
I see. You talk with her not just to get that much information. That's just how we talked growing up.
She mentioned her always want to help to guide people, and I told her that her behavior, thinking, is way more comes from experience. I thought to myself that she must have gone through something. Earlier she mentioned a plague.
Yes, the plague. It was one of the worst moments of our lives. We don't know where it came from, but that's when the turning point happened. It was just me and her against the world. But things don't always go as planned. I had to distance myself from her to be where I am now. Honestly, I don't know how many years it's been, but overall, I'm glad to see she's fine. At the same time, I regret. No, I don't regret. At the same time, I feel guilty for what I put her through.
Leon looks at Caius. How does he look?
Honestly, he has the same expression.
Okay.
He's just really calm and stoic right now. But I guess the way he's speaking is, I guess. No. It's still the same way. Nothing's different. You can't really tell. Even on roll insight, though, feel free.
Yeah. Like I wanted if he looks compared to when she pretty much. Let's say right now she's looking at his face and to see how he is compared to when he heard Judith and like looked at her for like 2 seconds and then walked through those doors. Like how is he like? Is he look forlorn? Does he look like he didn't want to see her? That's what I mean. So what role do I gotta do for this?
Inside.
Inside, okay. It is what it is.
Okay. Yeah. So, you don't really sense any kind of feelings from him, but his face is exactly the same. His voice sounds the same. Everything sounds just the same. So you can't really tell if he's feeling anything from that interaction. But his words are little hints of maybe what he could be feeling.
Lillian, okay, this is the question that she was going to ask him originally. Back in the church, you told me to look all around me, because I took an oath, one that I swore vengeance. She asked him, when you made your oath, your promises to the goddess, were they so strong that you had to leave?
He gazes at Liliana and says, "Leave? You mean leave Judith, right?"
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, pretty much what she's asking, right, is that what he told her at the church, right? To notice those you've heard is already a good step, a fantastic step.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, is he speaking out of experience? He said there are others that they have not done that.
Mm-hmm. Was so strong.
To further add to this, Leah says, will I go through familiar turmoils if I just keep on going on a straight path instead of looking all around me?
He takes a deep breath and says, Damn, never mind. Fuck. I thought I had something. I just left my brain. Alright, so can you repeat the question that you're actually saying to him, and then I'll probably have something.
Okay. Everything you told me up to this point, back in the church, in the confessional booth, where the wisdom that you've given me, was it from experience? What just transpired today, will that be what I will have to go through if I just go through if I keep going straight, instead of looking at those around me to make sure that others are with me?
Okay, go on.
Will this path of revenge of mine, will it lead me to something good in the end, or will it just drown me in sorrow?
He says that experience is a key factor to that decision of your path. Your oath? Fuck. Experience is a huge factor to what decides the end. No, the journey on your path. So I'm just gonna say it in description wise, because I don't think I can word this shit. So yeah, experience is a huge factor, and he's pretty much saying that what lies on your path is no. There's multiple. There is not just one path. So every choice that's made, every connection you make, every experience you take affects that path and makes multiple paths. So whether the path you're taking leads you to turmoil or not is all up to you at the end. Because there isn't a predestined end. You're the one who chooses when and how it ends. Something like that. I cannot word that in Kai's language, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I guess in a way I don't know how I think it's enlightenment, but that's in my words, that's how I'm saying it. So and yes, it's from experience. So He's walked down a similar path, not of vengeance, but he had to
Make a choice.
make difficult choices to be where he is now, and to look over the world and its people. I'll say that. There you go.
The world and its people. That's the decision I made. You'll make a decision like that soon. Sooner than you think, but you'll never see it coming. That's why you have to prepare yourself.
Jesus, what a warning, huh?
One second. So,
Didn't I tell you to shut up? You were talking entirely too loud. I'm trying to sleep here. No, I'm joking.
you key?
No.
Okay. Well, I didn't
I
hear
did it
your key.
earlier. I would have fucking. No, you don't.
Well, I have my key. I have my key now.
Oh, okay. Of course, you get it pink. No, I would have stayed out, but I went to my mom's house.
Let me pause this recording. So, I think a story time's gonna happen on Thomas' end.
Explaining everything. He's like, what is all of this?
I'm pretty sure a story time was gonna happen. So my man, I had to mute.
So what I'm saying is...
Oh fuck, okay.
All right.
Man, back.
So, that decision is all on your own, Liliana. You are the one who decides whether turmoil or greatness happens at the end of that path. Something like that.
Okay. So they're walking, right? And Liana will say, despite how you acted to her, were you happy to have seen her? Hear her?
Looks up at the sky, a little small smile, like a slight smile on his face. Of course I was. It's been so many years. I have no idea what she's been through ever since we separated. But whatever path she took, I think it was the right one. No, I know it was the right one. That's why I can say I'm proud of my little sister. That she didn't follow me. The church is the Growlsvitter is a hard place to be part of, but in my eyes, it's worth the time if we can help the world and its people. Open the eyes of others and enlighten them. A sacrifice like that is worth the trouble that we have to go through, in my perspective.
Right. So she takes note of that he's happy for his sister, and she's gonna say he said he didn't know what he's up to. Okay, so she's gonna say being a senior in our school, she usually tends to the flowers. And lately, she's been helping a few students, even myself. I told her that she with how she sees everything, and makes analogies. Maybe she could try being a counselor, someone who can help people who need guidance.
That does sound like something she would enjoy. Helping others. Guiding them to the right the right way. They're guiding them to their chosen path. There we go. That's all I can see it.
She said to me that I was a withering flower, but a flower that she hopes that will one day blossom.
That's something our which one will I pick? Father would say. Giving us some motivation to not think of the world, to think of the. Basically, it's a way to make light of the situation, no matter how bad it is, because a bad thing can always turn into a good thing. Something like that. I can't really word it correctly, but it's supposed to be like a motivating line. So
I took it. I took it as a symbol of my own flowers. As she points at him, the red spider lilies.
he looks.
They represent life, death, and rebirth. Something that I feel something that I believe from what she said to me is something I'm going through right now.
Hopefully, this chapter of your life comes into a good conclusion. I know the things that Eleanor said. He already said this already. Actually, never mind. Fuck.
Yeah, she did break Leona's spirit. Yeah.
But he's hoping that
to fully break her.
Yeah, he just hopes that the best outcome comes from all of this, and you look back at it and think that it was needed. Oh, I think you already said that too. Fuck.
Leona will say, whatever decision I make, I just simply when I make it, I'm going to make sure I will leave no regrets.
He agrees with that comment, or like supports the comment. So Caius will say, well, I'll see you guys close to the gate. He's gonna say that, well, I should be off. I'll still be in the area for some time, but, well, obviously, because I need to see you do the task. But once you're done, I'll be ready to congratulate you.
Lilia says, I'm not sure if what I will do will please a member of the church, but she says, I'm going to think what's best.
He nods and says, then do what's best. Do what you think your path, your trail needs along these hot chills. Sorry, you don't say that. But he says, forge your own path, basically. You know, that's what he says. Forge your own path. So Ducky and Ducky and Leonard, they see him off. He leaves. Anything you want to say while he walks off, or it's not?
Leah will thank him for coming and say, hopefully next time you just tell me announce. Leah says, if you've all been watching me, no. She's just gonna thank him and say that I'm going to go check on your sister now. Make sure that she's all right.
Thank you. I really mean it. Then he walks off. His cloak flowing in the wind.
That guy's so cool.
Yes. Okay.
I want to be just like him.
Okay. And I guess Leon would go back Go back home. Go back to the mansion. Open the gate. Open the door. Lock the door. Go back to everyone and for the request and see how. More importantly, how Judith is looking.
Go on, you know.
And she says, "I'm back."
All right, so you come back, and Judith is crying, and Eustace is comforting her. He's holding on to her, crying in his arms, and you see it, and everyone's just trying to help her. They're being quiet, just letting her let it all out. And then your mom looks, and she looks worried, and Eustace says, "I think we should just let it out. We've been through a lot. I don't know the story, but I think that's the best course of action we could do right now." There, Judith.
She's crying, and Liliana, being the direct person she is, she is gonna say, "He didn't want to show it, but he was very happy to see you. He told me that he was proud of his little sister."
Really? Yes, I was.
Liliana nods with acknowledgement.
She sniffles. "I'm just happy that he's alive. All this time I thought he wasn't. I thought that I'd never see him again."
Liana says, "He must have gone through his own trials. He told me that he had to make a very heavy decision. But in the end, he said he did it what he had to do for the people."
Judith says while sobbing, she doesn't resent him or anything for this, but she hopes that one day they can actually have a conversation. But she'll wait. Oh yeah,
very important because he mentioned it. He was also very happy that you keep tending to the flowers. He mentioned that he's happy your father's influence is still with you. Your father's teachings is still with you.
Sniffle. she's so and then she's like commenting, she looks a little happy while sobbing, but she's still crying. So, but she appreciates the words, and I don't understand. I know he has his reasons, so I won't chase after him. I know sooner or later we'll have that talk, and I think it'll be the best day of my life, or the best. Something like she'll really love that day, but she'll wait. She's already waited so many years. What's a little longer, so
right. Liliana will say to Judith that he mentioned that he would still be around here until their work is done. And another thing she would tell her is that sometimes today was not the what am I doing explaining? Today was not the first time I met him. I actually met him back at Trista.
He was there?
Yeah, says yes. we talked at a conventional booth. So pretty much she explained to me that like thing, like switch thing. And it seems that it was there that he told me that he's been through a lot of experiences. Very experienced experiences that seems I got that same feeling from you. But I want to try to tell you, Judith, is that when we left, he was very happy to speak just even about you.
she starts happy crying, and I guess puts her face into Eustace's arm, chest. I guess I don't know, but she's happy crying. It's like,
Wait, Megan Liliana.
so Eustace says, if that's the case, then if he was in Trista, what do you say that he's looking after you in some way? I mean, maybe he was definitely looking at him. I'm saying, like, maybe he was looking after you. I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm so sorry.
No, Eustace. She says he knew that you were here, and yet he still decided to come in and visit. I think that perhaps he was hoping to see you.
That's so him. And she wipes her tears. Eustace says, "Oh, are you fine now?" Yes, I'm sorry for this embarrassing. I'm sorry for everyone seeing me this way. I'm usually more composed. And they're like, it's okay, Miss Judith. They all tell her it's okay. So sometimes you just have to let it out. Mom says, bottling up your feelings won't help anyone. I understand that feeling. So, oh, me too. So, conclusion. Judith is fine-ish now.
Oh, yeah, I guess Leon can ask this. How many years are you two apart? Like the age gap between you and your brother? Caius mentioned that he is getting old.
He can't possibly be that old, but if it's by now, he should be 31. So it's like a 13-year gap. Okay, yeah, 31. That's his new. He has his age now.
31. Okay.
31. So I can't believe he thinks 30 is old.
Eliana says, perhaps it's when you start to transition.
Sorry, my brain. He's 36.
Okay, 36.
Alright, 36 now.
I guess that's when he's noticing that age is coming to him.
Yes. Well, I didn't see his face, but I'm sure he looks quite good for 36.
Liliana mentions, it made Dory. It sure made Dory blush.
Everyone chuckles a little bit, the maids. Sophia's like, alright, everybody, I have my painting ready!
Oh yeah, I didn't do that!
And they all look, and they're like, and basically, like, it's over, look, and the guys all look at the painting we put on the wall. Yeah, I'll just put it over here. Alright. What the heck? No. So, Oh, Rip Sue and the rest of them. But anyway, so so you guys all get the painting, and they're all like amazed by it. Really good. Fascinated that Milady can has such talent. Because you're painting up there too, and Giselle's proud, and everyone's pretty happy. And Eustace is like, "Oh, you put mine up there, was really. How about you take it home, Eustace, and put it on your wall or something? I mean, the dorm, not your actual home, but that is a great idea.
You could show it to Ronald.
Oh yes. All right, I'll take this home with me." Everyone has a little chuckle. Gypsy's pretty happy now. All good, all good. But in the back of Liliana's mind, she still got something to do. But how is she gonna do it? She's wondering. How is she gonna do it? We'll find out in the next section. So,
Yep.
How long has it been?
It's been 35 minutes.
Okay, keep that noted.
Yeah. I
We'll
guess.
we're definitely coming back here. Just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
I'm done.
All right. So, who wants to go first between Blue and Soren?
You can do Tennessee now.
Roll a d2 and find out.
Okay, never mind.
Right.
I'll be 1, Owain will be 2. Back to Mario Kart.
All right, I got this. Let me get into this mood. All right, so I'm supposed to talk. I'll just put you in, but oh yeah, you're on the east side. Hold on, I'm like, let's go to the other side. The west side. You're on the. So where the fuck is you at?
I
you come back
am
from,
going back to the hotel.
From the Lilo thing. Okay.
Yeah.
They just passed Lila's thing. They're pretty much in front of the girls' academy.
Yeah.
That's where they would be technically at. They have to go in to tell that they finished their request.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, hopefully these events won't cause a paradox when it goes back to me.
Ooh, I got some news for you, buddy.
It's okay, Blue. I'm kind of used to it. Unfortunately.
You're used
All
to
right.
the paradox? Oh, God.
So you guys are on the way back. Lila's still upset. You can tell. Noah's kind of looking at the you had the book in your arms, but Noah's looking at the book,
Mm-hmm.
and he says, "So you think it's one of those magic books?"
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Did you mention to anybody about the fact that some people can't read?
No, I don't think I refer.
Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully there's some information in there. I think I mentioned this before in the past, but I've actually read one. Not the one you have in your hand, but a different one. I forgot the fucking element, but I read one. So.
Oh, you have?
Fire.
Okay. It was quite interesting, honestly. Talked about the witches of the fire, the great calamity, the great twilight, and some powerful thing they had to do at the end.
Oh, so you had the fire book.
Well, I don't have it on me. I've actually read it in passing, but according to what I remember, it's just lost right now. Not on my watch. It was in the library originally.
How did they keep finding themselves in weird places?
Honestly, someone saw what it really was and probably took it. That's the best thing I can think of right now. So it's quite unfortunate, but I think if we can manage to get all of them to read everything, then
they could probably get some more answers about this art, what we're really getting ourselves into.
Yep. There's definitely a lot going on right now.
Yeah, so roommate might walk in, so I'll be ready to mute. So, okay. So you guys go forward. You get into the hotel, and let's see. What does this hotel look like? Okay. Okay, I gotta remember because I know it's been like a couple days, but I forgot. So, did Nina say she was gonna go somewhere, or like?
Huh?
I don't remember. Did Nina ever say she was going somewhere
No.
before you guys left? Okay, so
Nina said she's going to be in the hotel if we ever need help.
Okay, so it was Roman who was like, "I'm out of here." Okay, so all right, 1 second.
Yeah. If anything, she wasn't there when we came back. That was the thing. She wasn't there when we came back.
Okay.
I mean, on Liliana's side. Because, she was right here. We talked. We went back in. She was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I know how to explain that. Okay. Alright, cool. So you guys arrive back. And, you guys see Nina. She's just, reading a book of sorts. And, I guess she's jotting some notes down, I guess. That's what it looks like from you guys, from your perspective.
Gotcha.
So you guys approach.
We're back, Miss Nina.
Oh, she turns around. Welcome back, everyone. So, how did it go?
It
And Lila says, "Oh, I can tell you how it went. It went so great, Miss Nina. We got all the library books done, and everybody was so happy. Everyone, including us, we're all happy. Right, everyone?" Turns around. Yeah, we did a pretty good job, actually. Yeah, Aaron says, yeah. It was smooth sailing, honestly. Not compared to yesterday, but yesterday was kind of more up my alley.
Yeah, there were no.
What about you, bystander? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, there was no issues. I don't think we went through a single dilemma.
That's good. Claps hands. Well, thank you for reporting it to me. Here, a little reward from me to you. And she gives an item that I will disclose later.
Gotcha.
So, I just don't know what it is. I just made it up on the spot. So, but it will maybe do something. So.
Got it.
Wow! What's this? It's a bracelet! And it looks pretty nice, doesn't it? This is for everyone, so they're also gonna get it later as well when they connect with their. So, hope you guys like it! Bracelets aren't really. I mean, I like bracelets. I mean. Dude, you have one right there on your wrist. I think it was a bracelet that was gifted to me. I think. So, if it was, I'm sorry I fucked you over, bro. I think it was a bracelet. So. I'm already wearing one, but I can put it away. Thank you, Miss Nina. Oh, you're very welcome. So, unfortunately, that's all I have for but we have more tomorrow. So, you can do whatever you want for the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Lyle says, anything? Like, can I, walk around not in there, but somewhere else? You can do whatever you want. Finally, some relaxation.
Yeah. Was he leaving? Was Lila planning to leave?
No.
Okay. I was just double checking. Okay. Well, at least we get a little bit of a break on the field study. We don't get these too often.
Mm-hmm. So, I'll still be here if you need anything, though. But please enjoy yourselves. You earned it.
Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome. Okay, so she likes to do her thing.
Right.
Noah says, "Well, we got free time. I think a visit to Miss Katya and Veritas. Yeah, I can use a little bit of a snack right now."
How about I join you? My treat.
Your treat. Well, look at you, first year. I ain't gonna say no to that. Oh, I'll join too, actually. But we gotta take the long way, because I don't want to go down that. Oh yeah, if we just go down that path over there, he points that direction, we can get to the Vesta Street, no problem. What about you, Aaron? Well, I mean, I feel a little awkward. I'm not really part of your group, and... what are you saying? Come on, just join us. I'll try. Alright then. Let's go to the cafe then. Yeah, let's go. Your treat, right?
Yes, it's my treat. It's my treat.
What a fucking treat, fucking. Alright, so you guys go over there. Alright. So you guys go to East Heimdall now. Maybe a paradox might happen.
Maybe.
Wow, it's been so long. Noah's Noah. He's brown hair Noah over here.
Oh god.
Anyway, Slash! he's gone now.
Sorry, guys, forgot to dye my hair.
Okay, give me 1 second to set something up. Yoink,
Mhm.
yoink, yoink.
Do, 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 do. I like how we both did the exact same thing. We both had the same brain cellar at that moment.
Almost there.
You're fine. Take your time.
Alright, so you got... I switched? No, I did, okay. So you guys are approaching. And on the way there, he's like, I think I want, like, probably a chocolate cake, and maybe some smoothies, and, maybe some cookies as well. Actually, I'm making the whole menu, actually. You're a treat, right, Elaine? I mean, bystander!
When I said my tree, I didn't think you would go that far.
Well, I can probably stop you. Just tell me something. Do you want to tell me? What the heck happened between you two in such a short amount of time? Noah says. Oh, nothing, Senior Noah. Senior Noah? What happened? Just trust issues, this stuff. Why do you tell someone something if, you're not supposed to tell them, right? So,
I'll
how get over it, don't worry, bystander. But, until I get over it, I'm gonna keep bringing it up all the time. So I want the whole menu.
Okay.
Well, I'll pay for some of your stuff too. Like, really gonna. I'm joking. I'm not gonna get the whole menu. You think I'm? I mean, let's just go. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying, but
Well, at least we're almost there.
Alright, so you guys make it inside. You go inside, and the bell ring, ding ding ding, and you turn it around. Veritas, he's like, "Oh, welcome to the Noah," and you brought class 7, and Aaron. Nice to meet you. Well, nice to meet you too, Aaron.
Nice to see you two again.
Smile. Welcome back. I heard that class 7 was on a field study here. I was expecting you guys to come here sooner or later. Well, once again, welcome to the Snacking Shack. The pleasure is ours, Mr. McDowell. Please take a seat anywhere you want.
I'm gonna sit over here.
Mommy! Mommy! Or you hear like kids and other tables. They're just.
There we go. No, never mind.
All right, what can I get you? Oh, sir, I have a very strange request. But please remember that this is all him, all right? So, can I get one of everything on the menu?
I thought you said you were gonna do that.
Well, I don't know about that. I might take a. Oh, a shame. I'll just take a strawberry smoothie then, with some cookies. Oh, my phone's ringing.
That's you all bank trying to stop whatever's about to happen.
Yeah, we suspected. Did you make these purchases?
I have a very healthy eater right now.
Sir, we noticed that you bought a lot of food from McDonald's Snacking Shack, but we also noticed that when it comes to food, you only order one item. Why did you order 22? Is this you?
It's a friend of mine, and yes, that's me.
Carry on.
Carry on. Hang up. That is more interesting than I have for my entire week in Japan with my own bank.
So how much beer you got right now?
Huh?
How much beer you got right now?
I can afford the trip. I can afford this, unless it's like, hold up. Unless this breaks the 5-digit mark, then I'm fine.
Oh!
I mean, you're paying for 4 people right now.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, I want everything on the menu. Alright, so yeah, Verse pretty much says that he cannot do that because cookie.
Okay.
Everyone orders something basically. Just pick a random dessert in your head, it'll probably be here. So, all right.
Sunday, please.
All right, no orders. Aaron orders. All right, it'll total around. Two 2,000 Mira combined together.
Oh, wait, 2,000 for everybody?
Yeah.
I can afford that, and I give him 2,000 Mira.
All right, we'll be right back with you. Even though I think in the past we paid after, but today you pay up for.
I just wanted to make sure that everything is settled before, because I know it's a big order and all.
Well, I appreciate it, but just hold on to it until after the fact. I want to make sure that you're satisfied with our work before actually paying up. So, stay down, kid.
Alright.
Alright. Katya, we got some orders. She smiles and they start doing the so she's bringing her food. Wow, I can't wait for my strawberry smoothie. Paid by, well, Wayne, the bystander. So, what did you see back there, huh? You know my dad?
Oh my. The second she said that, I would have been like, you know, like a spit take. That would have been like the closest thing that UL would have done, like whatever equivalent that is with the dry spell.
Oh,
Like-
sorry, did I cut you off guard? Was he somebody who helped you when you were sick or something? Do you know him? What's his name? This is awkward. I'm Aaron. Yeah, but I guess this always happens. Well, not to this extent. Sorry, bystander. Just sometimes when someone screws me over, I just can't help but to say things out loud.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what would be the best time to do it, honestly. Just wait till we get our food, okay?
You were so adamant about not telling me now. You want to tell me now? Can I bother you a bit? Oh, whoever you promised must pick the wrong person to trust with this one.
Just listen after we eat, okay? I'll talk about it. Alright, so my guys are waiting. By the way, Noah, you still remember that thing Liliana told you about, right?
Well, Liliana told me many things. Which one are you talking
About Miss McDowell.
about? Yeah. It's Katya. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I recall this.
Everyone in UK should know.
Was this the perfect time to do it? Or should we wait for Liliana to be here? Oh, I mean, maybe it's a secret between you two, so I mean, heck of, what do I know?
No, we can do it after we finish, and probably once a few people leave. There's a lot of people around, so probably not the best time to do it while it's crowded.
Well, I'll leave it to you in your hands. You're the only one who can do this.
Leave it to me.
Okay, so while you're waiting, there's kids and stuff around, and one of them walks up to you. Let me pull up the. I'll do this one. Let me just. Cool. Random kid. It's like, hey, mister.
Hey.
I saw you guys having fun over here. I just wanted to use myself. I'm Fawn. Oh, he's not Fawn.
I knew you were gonna break it out.
I'm Wendy. What's your name?
The change in voice startled me.
Kid, beat it. We're having a moment here. Hey, mister. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's fine. Real quick. My name's Yoel, buddy. How you doing, Randy?
I'm doing good. Excuse me. Nice to meet you. And he'll hold out his handshake.
UL shakes his hand.
You shake his hand, and you feel a little shock in your palm.
Ah!
I got it! Oh, that shit, look at. Oh, you saw that? And yo, girl. Yeah, I saw it. You're so funny. Wait, handshake me again.
I'm good. Can I see what's in his hand?
You see, there's like a little shock handshake there.
Yeah,
a
like
little buzzer on his hand.
it's not joy butter. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, guys, we got him. And then Lila's like, I can't ever buy. Pop off. I support this. Hey, can I see that? No, it's mine. My big sister said I can't give it to no one.
Big sister?
Yeah! He'll stick his tongue out. Get out of here! Mom! So, you go run off, and another table, and to their mother. Okay. Just like cut out a slot. Where? Anyway, so she's. You see that from far away, she's scolding, and they're like saying sorry, and she walks over here and says, I got my generic old woman voice. I'm very sorry for what my kids did to you, sir. Sir. Mr. Sir.
No problem at all. I deal with a bunch of little ones back at home, so it's no big deal at all. They always.
Are you sure?
They always prick around like this, and they always use the adults at the butt end of it. So I try to keep them entertained.
Oh, well, I still have to apologize to their mother. Randy, Ari, come here. Well, mostly Randy, but both of you come here. Oh, man. Apologize to him right now. No, he's just funny. Look at him. How are we gonna... How am I gonna apologize to you like that? Yeah, he's funny looking.
Funny looking? I look at the other being like, am I really that funny looking?
But he looked like someone who can handle it. But ouch. A real man wouldn't be like, out here like... He sucks. He sucks.
I can handle that just fine, thank you. I just wasn't ready for it.
Apologize this second. Sorry. So she scolds them, and she apologizes one more. She says, "I'm sorry. This is just a bad habit they got from their big sister. But I'm trying to make them stop, but it's kind of hard. She has a really big influence on them."
Like I said, it's no problem at all. I said,
it better be no problem. Want to shake my hand again? Silence.
You know what? Just to prove a point, UL would come up and shake his hand.
Oh yeah.
Shakes your hand. Wait, don't. And you shake, and well, what are you trying to do here?
I'm just taking the hand normally, and if it's an actual shock again, I'm gonna see if I can, take it.
Can't say.
All right, got you. I got you, bud.
Okay, so when you shake his hand, you really feel this one.
Heck, did you up the voltage or something?
Yeah, no, I didn't. You just stop. She grabs the shock thing from his hand. Who gives you? Big sister Rin gave it to me. She said I can do whatever I want.
Big
So
sister.
if anyone's getting in trouble, it's gonna be her, right?
Time out. Big sister who?
That rings a bell. Oh, wow. Now that I look at him, that makes sense. Yeah, Big Sister Red. Yeah, she's the best.
I kind of like sink down. I go back to my chair and start sinking down and like, now it makes sense. Now it really makes sense.
So they're all like looking at you, and says, "What? Well, what makes? Wait, that makes this out loud in your mind?
Yeah, I definitely did.
Out loud or in your mind?
No, I definitely said that out loud. Oh, so
Okay.
you're the Monroe family. I know Ren. I was Stacey's friend of mine, so
Rin's friend.
yeah, we.
Wait, Big Sis has friends? That's not Vivian? Oh, that's crazy. Who are you? Oh, well, right? That's what you said your name was.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're so irrelevant. I just forgot already.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I'm
What?
Ren's friend, Joelle. We all go to the same school as her, and I'm part of the literature club. This same, and me and her just read books with a few other people.
books? What? What reading? What? Okay, no, that's not my sister. You got someone confused. No, your big sister can't read. Oh, so you must be the one in the letter she's mentioned before. We got a phone call. I cannot escape the mom allegations, apparently.
Dang, jeez.
Oh, my God. 1 second.
God. Okay, so Blue.
What?
On my end, right? I was muted, but I said, bro, he's gonna look cool, and I know his ass is gonna get that one.
You made it into existence. Congratulations, Abby.
Yeah. I kid you, like, so when you got up, right? I just imagine, like, you do the handshake, it's gonna zap you, and you're like gonna like get pushed into the table or some shit. Then I just see it happen on the roll, that one, and I said, pip, pip, pip.
Dang. I was like, I don't know if this is going to work, but if it works, I will feel good about it.
I just had the it has to be in that one. It just has to.
God dang it.
I feel like if you're going to like teach him a lesson like you did back in Celtic with this other kids, I feel like it could have been any other role. But that specific moment, like he's going in the second time, round 2, fight. That one, I just knew.
They're truly the younger brother and sister of her. Truly.
Now I wonder if that means I can no longer use Rin's mom as a disguise.
So they about disguising yourself, huh?
Mm-hmm. Because that is the same model, right?
No, it's different.
It's a different.
Oh, that's the. Is that the Halloween one?
No, this is the playable unit version. This is the past version of the original Mim, Mary M. So anyway, so Rin's mom says, she's read about you in Rin's letters.
She writes She writes letters about me? That's a...
Well, not just about you, but you're definitely in every single one of them. The name Uella Wayne pops up quite often.
I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm glad she's enjoying hers. At least she enjoys my company, I guess.
Well, it's more so any prank she's made on you, it's been recorded in the letter, so
Oh.
I guess in a way she is enjoying herself. But it's nice to meet you in person.
Oh.
You seem like a nice kid over the letters. And I always wanted to apologize to you for all she's done. Even though she's enjoying herself, if it's at the cost of someone else's misery, I don't think I approve.
No, it's fine. Just like these two, I don't really mind her antics. She seemed to had enjoyed herself with them, so I can put up with them.
That's nice. And according to one of her recent letters, she said, and Mom gets a little closer, and like kneels over to like whisper in your ear.
Mm-hmm. So I guess I lean and being like,
She said that you're her boyfriend.
I guess as she said that, UL, the second he heard the word, but he kind of knows, and he's just like, oh.
Yeah, when she backs away, you can see a little playful smile coming for her. So very reminiscent of Smile, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all she wrote in her letters, so it's good to see you in person, UL Wayne. Or can I just call you UL?
UL is fine. It doesn't. I don't have a preference.
So you're telling me that you're friends with my sister?
Yes, and a good one at that. Shocking, huh?
Wow, I cannot believe that he's friends with sister. Yeah, what the heck? Friends is crazy. I thought you could only have friends that are girls. Well, like, he's moving in the world somehow. Hey? Yeah.
And then Lila's like, well, he's not.
Well, he's not really all that good, you know. I mean, hey, a joke of a name, right, kids? yeah. She.
So now you're. I look over to Lila. So now you're joining them.
Oh, of course I am.
And
you know what? I'm glad we came here.
Either you two want to help me out?
I'm sorry, I have no business with this one.
I'm very lost, to be honest. Well, again, let me formally introduce myself. I'm Asha Monroe. I'm Rin's mother. If you ever need anything, you're always free to come by. We live in this area.
Oh, that's interesting. That's good to know. I didn't know you guys live so close to here.
Yeah, duh. He just met us, you idiot. I know we're here. Yeah, you big fat idiot.
Let's go, kids. Again, I'm sorry, UL. Hopefully, the next meeting is more normal.
It's not a problem. You three take care.
Bye.
And they leave the premises.
I bow as they leave, but
Well, aren't you Mr. Popular? You're not really standing by it at all.
no, I'm not. Why did that sock hurt so much?
I don't know. Sometimes when you try to just
cool, it backfires.
Yeah,
Adios has a way of punishing those, you know?
yeah. Adios definitely punished me trying to one up that kid.
Alright, kids, I got your desserts and everything. Here you go. Get all your stuff. Hope you guys enjoy. The smoothie was brewed specifically by Katya, so we really hope you enjoy it.
Oh, she made this? Huh. Impressive. I really gotta see if this is good. Will it blow my taste buds away? Will it make me feel like I am in the air in the sky? Well, I think, wow, Soren can't make this. Let's see.
All right, let's give it a shot.
1 second. The fuck? Okay, let's roll d20. Ugh.
Oh, you don't have it for.
I thought I did. Slash! Slash! Okay, so it tastes pretty mid.
Okay. I was like, no, can't be.
Alright, so.
Huh. Not bad, not bad. Honestly, I gotta say it's almost perfect. Strange.
Huh. She can definitely knows she can make better ones than this, but still, it's still pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like this one. Thank you, sir. Please let her know that I'm thankful.
Yeah.
You can tell her herself in a few moments. Don't worry.
Oh, that
But-
it's good. Thank you so much. I guess as I'm guessing, Bernitas went back to the back or something.
He's about to. He's just, he whispers something to Katya, and then he goes to the back. Katya. And she smiles and she's she's happy
Oh,
and
thank you so much,
what's
Miss
that?
Katya. Miss McDowell.
yes, Miss Katya, as good as always. She smiles happy that you guys enjoying it.
Gotta say, man, you really impressed me. Just right, actually.
She looks very happy to hear that.
Okay.
So
No, not right now. Not right now.
all right, so after that, she puts down some with her oral wheelchair. She puts down some pastries
Mm-hmm.
that you guys did not order.
We didn't order this.
Miss Katsu, you sure didn't give us the wrong order? And she makes a sign with her face saying she's sure she's not wrong. And basically she tries to say this is complimentary.
Yeah, I get the idea. Yeah, so you trying to be like is on the house kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, you really shouldn't have, ma'am. I don't think he deserves it. But I'll happily take one. Yoink.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. She smiles and
Okay. So, how is the restaurant at this point?
it's pretty low numbers now. Not empty.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do this, but only to Noah and Lila.
Okay.
So let me do a side eye. 5. I guess that just lasts for a while. Whispers. Can you two hear me? I'm just going to say the entire time I'm just eating while I'm doing this entire thing.
Noah says, "I hear you loud and clear," and Lila doesn't respond. She's just eating her food.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just monologue a bit. You can always once I say something, you can always pause, or I'm gonna pause if you want to respond with anything. So
Okay.
I don't know if you want to change the music because, like I said, I'm monologuing a bit. Okay. Now I'm hoping you both are hearing me, just because I do want to address a few things. The stuff
All
that
right, loud and clear is what Lois says. Okay, go ahead.
So, about the stuff that happened at Lila's house, I do deserve to talk to you guys about that a little bit directly. Mostly to you, Lila. I'm like looking at her while eating, all that. I know at Bronya Island I lied to you and everybody else. I used that silence to just because I was ashamed of what would happen if you guys found out. I was ashamed and scared of how you guys would judge me if you ever did find out. But this time it's a little different. When I went up to your door, something did happen. And while I can't tell you exactly what, when that encounter ended, I'm pretty sure I made a promise that nothing that happened during that encounter would leave that space. I didn't make any kind of magical bindings, nor was I held against my will to do so. I just gave it to them. More out of sheer determination and conscience than anything else. Because I'm gonna be frank here. If I did explain what's going on, there could be a lot of things that happen. People will know locations of places they're not supposed to, including where we are at any moment. People can be going out after people that's really powerful. And I'm afraid that there's a chance that if I spoke, blood could be shed.
Noah says, blood can be shed.
Like I said,
I guess you have your reasons.
Like
so I had no reason to really doubt you. Oh, yeah, I'm done.
No, I know, like, Nick, he can keep going. Oh, yeah, sorry.
He's done.
I know how this sounds. Last time I said I couldn't talk, it ended in a... What did I call it again? A mirage monster? Now that I think about it, that was pure cowardice, wasn't it? I was too afraid to let you guys know about what I saw when I encountered. But this time, it's more that I want to protect what happened there. It's not just for me, but for everybody. And I'm not willing to speak up at the price of something bad happening to.
Excuse me, you all, can you pass me the remote?
Yes.
Aaron says.
Yeah, sure, bud. Here you go.
Thank you. This pancake's good. I'm just like, he just is all over.
I know. If you're wondering why I didn't add Aaron to this conversation, well, frankly, I don't think he needs to be involved with this. Every time that something foreign like magic or other thing came up, it's usually our guests that pay the price for it. So this time I don't want him to know because, to be honest, this is not his burden to bear.
Understandable, of course. We don't want to involve him in this at all, to be honest. So you're telling me something did happen, and you just can't tell us because if you do, it could practically just cost the lives of many.
Exactly.
I can't imagine what you've been through then. I mean, I wouldn't know what to even do if I had that kind of knowledge.
Here's what but I don't want to just say this and let you guys be totally in the dark with what I'm saying. But here's what I truly do know. I can tell you that during that encounter, I think a little bit of my memory is starting to come together. For a long time, I had whenever I tried to remember a point in my life, I keep getting headaches and can't remember everything. Or if I do, it always leads to a severe pain in my head. But something tells me that I slowly am getting that memory back.
Really? That's good news, right?
I hope so. But
I'll interrupt.
Get to the point. So, what exactly couldn't you say? I don't need to know the person. Just what the heck did they say?
I met another one. But
Oh, what?
Another... You don't mean...
The look in your faces and how you guys are feeling leads it to be correct. If anything else, Noah, you saw what I picked up in front of the door. Proof enough for you?
It does make sense, honestly. When we were walking towards the library, I wasn't really looking at you per se, I was looking behind you. And, well, I saw something. But I decided to keep it to myself since I had a feeling you knew what I saw. And considering what you just told me just now, I guess you didn't say it for a reason.
And so I'm in the dark. And so you thought that, okay, let me tell her this thing that I can't tell her.
That's the other thing. During that encounter, I was asked to relay a message. And that message I told you is it.
Then who the heck is that? How did I know my dad? I never seen him. I've been with my family all my life. Before they died, I've never seen any other besides them my whole life.
I'm sorry to say, but if I gave any other information, that
Then
promise
why
would be
the
broken.
heck are you telling me this? I don't understand.
I told you because at least right now you have. I was trying to reassure you. What I wanted to do was trying to make you feel better that your parents did leave a legacy, not only with you, but with what they did.
Actually, just roll persuasion.
Let me continue on that train of thought before I roll.
But, no, you gotta roll it.
Okay, roll now. Gotcha. Persuasion. Yeah. Fail?
Okay. It's not really a fail thing. Basically, so you can choose to go higher if you want.
I'm willing to go higher.
Okay.
21.
Okay, I was gonna. Okay. So she says,
God damn it. The moment it's okay to tell me, you better fucking tell me. I'm not gonna forgive you for this.
And
because why would you tell me if you can't tell me? That's the main thing. But if it's really, this person thinks my father was a good person, and they know he's a good person, and he did something good if it's for them, then that's fine. But you bet your ass that I'm going to end your life if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's a persuasion, bro. I said persuasion.
You're right. You're so right. You're so right. My bad, DM.
Well, what'd you roll? 8 plus. So you rolled a 2 to 6 plus 7. All right. So what's your persuasion modifier?
My persuasion modifier. So it would be 19 total. My
Okay,
persuasion
you're
was a
fine.
6. It was an 8.
You're fine.
So.
You're fine.
Gotcha. My bad, DM.
I mean, honestly, I get it mixed up all the time too.
Okay. And I wouldn't expect any less. Look, I'm not asking. Give me like 1 second.
The allegations. Guys, you gonna finish your food or? You're all just standing there. Lila, you're looking scary over there. What's going on? Oh, am I missing something? Why you guys aren't talking to me? Aaron's just losing his mind. I told you guys should.
Is he proficient in persuasion?
Yeah, check.
I think. Well, I would assume he is if he can do the silent die.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Guys. Whenever this part's over, I will switch. So.
Sorry, I'm back.
Honestly?
My mom was scared of a cat at the front door. Okay. God dang it. What was I saying? And I fully will be ready for it. Look, I'm not asking you guys to just blindly trust me, but I know what happened at Brownie Island, and I'm not trying to have that same thing happen again. I made a promise, but I'm not going to just sit back and let everything just come to me. I'm going to let you guys be the first to know, even if what Paige and Lila about your father. And what pains me more than any secret is that your fear that your dad left you with nothing. What I tried to do is try to give you comfort. That's why I did the whole thing with your house in the first place, right? I know you're going to be angry with me, but what I tried to tell you is supposed to be something that makes you feel that nothing that his life was not taken for granted, that people out there are still supporting him to this day.
Lila says,
Just stop. Stop talking. I've heard enough. All I gotta say to you right now is you're standing up for yourself, so how can I possibly be mad at that? Well, I am mad at that, but what I'm trying to say is you're not being a bystander, really. You're taking charge, you're telling me what's what. I do hate you, but you have your reasons, I have my own. That's all I gotta say to you. Just know that I'm watching you.
I guess I'll end the link with Lila because that sounds like a good point.
I go, fuck you.
I mean, like, that sounds like a good point for her to stop. She probably would.
It just sounds like I trust. Like, yeah, I'm okay with you.
Like,
and
literally.
she keeps talking to herself in her mind, and she's like,
You will?
Oh, okay. What? Do you want me to respond? Frick. Hold up.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
No,
but I'm just saying, it'd be funny.
Thank you. Noah?
Yeah, first year.
Thanks for not saying anything from the jump. I wanted to have a chance to talk to you guys like this.
No problem. I'm looking out for you guys as much as I can. So, you ever need a senior to lean on? I'm one of your guys. Alright, so how's everyone enjoying the food?
Oh, it's very great, mister. And Miss Katya gave us some more food, and it was very delicious.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
This is a lot. I wasn't really expecting for all of this.
We've been getting visits from Thor's members so frequently lately that I wanted to treat you guys. So, I'm glad you accepted it.
Alright.
Nope, no problem at all, mister. I would love to come here again sometime. And maybe bring a friend. If that's no problem. Of course that's no problem. We welcome all. Any and anyone.
Nice. At this point, how is the restaurant?
It's empty.
Oh my god. Alright, time for plan 2. Miss Bernie, yes. Can I ask you something? It's pretty personal, so don't take it the wrong way.
He looks at you, preparing for what you're gonna say. Noah's anxious. So
I know Miss Katya hasn't had since the incident hasn't been able to talk, but I do have a way that might be able to communicate with her. Would it be okay for me to try it? Of course, you can always say no, or if you want, I can test it on you and you can see how it's like.
So Varys just looks shocked, I guess. It's like believing that you can read someone's mind or look into her mind is what he's trying to reference to. And then he says, "But what reason would you have to do that, though? Is there something wrong?"
And nothing wrong, sir. I know that she, from the way that she looked at us when she was giving, seeing the feedback on our food and how she gave it to a treat, I figured it might be nice for her to actually talk to somebody for once.
Sorry, I just had to confirm what I just heard. Did you? I don't think you said this, but I just have to add. Did you say give her? Wait, sorry. It's a funny thing I just heard. So you said give it to a tree, or what did you say? A treat? So I heard. Okay, sorry. Because I think you just said she gave feedback on the food, right?
Yeah.
And then you said, and she gave it to a tree.
She gave us the treats, and
okay.
I want to thank her for that, and maybe it will be a chance for her to talk, see if she can talk to somebody for once.
Okay, I had to reassure. I was like, "There's no way he did the tree." I was like, "Okay, cool." So you want to convey these feelings to her, basically. With your powers.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I find it hard to believe that you could do something like that. And, well, even if you could, well, to be honest, would I be able to hear it?
I can. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to hear it, sir, but I would be able to tell you.
He laughs it off and says, "I'd be a little jealous then. I haven't heard her speak in years." He's awkwardly laughing. Noah's looking at him, and Mr. McDowell, I think, just maybe,
it would be nice to, actually know what she's thinking. He's like, yeah, but Lila's thinking. All right, I need you to say one more thing to persuade him, then roll persuade him. If you have anything, or you can keep what you just said, and
Honestly, I don't think there would be anything else for you all to say about this.
all right, roll persuasion.
Just realistically.
Persuasion. Fell.
Okay.
Still fell.
Okay. I can't do anything after that.
Okay. So he says, sorry, I just don't think it's right, even if it is possible. Might sound selfish of me, but I just don't think I could bear that. He just doesn't think it's right, basically. He feels uncomfortable for someone to do that.
I understand, sir. I'm sorry to approach you with a strange request like that.
It's no problem. It's not the first time we get such strange requests like this, but I mean, I guess you're trying to do a good thing, kid. But I can't. So he pretty much asked for the payment now. Pay 2,000 Mira.
Yep.
Then he walks away. And then Lois says, well, that was a bust. But I kind of understand what he means, though. Some random person come out of nowhere just to be able to hear things, hear the voice of his wife is just...
Maybe word it better. Maybe like tell him that, maybe the truth of why we're doing it. I don't know.
I'm going to be frank. I definitely forgot. No, like as a character, like as a player, I definitely forgot.
Okay. We'll make it work then. So you guys consider this a fail. And basically, I'm going to have you leave.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, if you have anything you want to do for...
Basically,
Then,
I would
we're
just say, let's just speed run this. I say to both of them, thank you for the food. I very much appreciate it. And then just let the others know to come down here because, and then probably like I guess like nudge Noah to talk to them about how Tara's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And basically that would be like UL's thing before he leaves.
Okay. All that happens, talk about Naharu. And, they're happy to hear Howard's doing good still, but they're also worried about her collapse in the festival. But Noah reassures she's fine now. So don't worry, guys. I told you before, I'll take good care of her. Something like that. So, and that is, you guys leave. Okay. And alrighty.
I guess I just ended off like, yeah, I didn't think it would work, but it was worth a shot at least.
You still took the lead. Somehow you did okay, but you could have done better. You got lots of work to do. Disappointment.
Is that my new nickname now?
I don't know. Is it disappointment?
No, I don't think it rolls off the tongue as well.
It doesn't.
Alright, so that's the end of that.
Yep.
Alright, last time. I mean, these times. I'll use the bathroom.
But yeah, I'm being completely dead serious. I forgot what was the reason that I that was not what when we went to this snack shack. I was like, oh crap, Abby did want to do something here. What was it? Crap.
I'm just amazed.
Because
Bro, I died.
I wasn't ready for
She
this area.
He said, I forgot.
It's in character.
I say it as a player, but if you want to take it as UL saying I forgot, you know what? That works. That is actually in character. Not even joking.
Self-answers go crazy.
But yeah, I truly was like, oh yeah, I'm
This is
gonna
the
do.
man I put all my trust in.
Huh?
This is the man I put all my trust in as Lilian.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh fuck.
Every time he said it's trusted during my hero, I'm like, nah. I know, Wayne. I ain't trusting this man.
Oh my god.
Trust
Okay.
me. We do my hero. Trust me. Immediately dies.
Because like in my time skip, Liana had said that since she's not the one that could like talk to her, she has to put all of her faith in UL.
Yeah. Good faith.
Oh my god.
Could be a very interesting conversation she has with him later. So how did it go?
And
Good lord. The fact that she collapsed and everything, like it was a fantastic way to like persuade this man. It's just so funny that you literally forgot why you were there.
legit, because I didn't have it in my plan. Legitimately, my only plan was to do the whole conversation with Lila and Noah and stuff like that. I did not know we were going to go to the snack shop, and literally the second I saw Katya, I was like, oh crap, he wants me to try that.
Which is why I find it so funny, because you were like, okay, we gotta talk to her. Why do we gotta talk to her?
Yeah, exactly. I knew it was a Liliana thing, but I could not remember the exact reason.
And the funny thing is, I did not expect you to even go with Noah. So I was like, he's going with Noah. Well, I guess he's gonna try to do the thing. Okay, cool. He knows what he's doing. This is his plan. He wants to go talk to her.
The Noah thing was for the whole freaking monologue conversation thing. That's it. So when Lila came with, I was like, perfect. If Aaron comes, awesome, but he doesn't need to be there.
Poor Aaron.
Yeah, poor Aaron, bro.
Poor Aaron, yeah. I felt bad, but I was like, yeah, I don't want to include him in this because literally every field study, the freaking guest students always get messed up. The only time that didn't happen was in Parm.
All right.
Anyways, have fun, Tennessee.
All right. So resume after this. You guys were having lunch made by instructor Diana, and that's what you guys were doing. So during the lunch,
She made like a nat 20 lunch, so it tastes amazing.
yeah, pretty good. So during the lunch, I forgot if Roman said he'd tell you guys about the thing at lunch or not, but
He said he was gonna like learn more about it, and I think he learned something about it. So I guess after the lunch, if I had to guess, I don't remember entirely. So
all right. So we're having lunch. Everyone had a great time. Marie has to. She mentioned she has to go back and do some more finishing touch stuff. Visit the art academy, so she's gonna be taking her leave. Everyone for their time with the food, and she hopes that she sees everyone again before the field study's over. So makes a little bow,
yeah.
and she heads on out. Ronald sees her off, and yeah. Ronald sighs and Fawn says, "What's wrong, Ronald?" It's just I've come to terms with it, but it's still hard seeing her go.
Did you not want to join her?
Well, I feel like I should be over attached, you know. But you're right. And no, he doesn't go.
But if you really want to go, Water, you probably should. Don't worry about us. We're done for today.
As well as Roman tells us that we have any more requests. He looks at Roman.
You don't have any more requests for today. You're free to do whatever you like. So, Ron, if you feel want to spend with your sister, please. Okay. All right. I'll be heading out for today, then, everyone. I'll see you, everyone, later.
See you tonight, Ronald, and enjoy yourself. You deserve it.
Yeah, enjoy your time while you can.
Oh, all right. All right. So Diana collects the plates, or starts
Storm will-
collecting the plates.
Soren will help her.
And Roman says, "Oh, that's right. I did mention that I had some information about what you guys found out. So, nothing confidential or anything, but here it goes. So, he pretty much finds out that so this is important for Silica, unfortunately, but it do be like that. So I'm gonna say it anyway, and he'll just have to look at Devon later. So, so basically, what he relates to message is that the grave that's missing is found out to be someone from a family that's pretty much forgotten off the records, but only very few know about the family, especially the higher nobles know about this family, and it's the Chastel family. So they were a winery? I'm pretty sure it's a winery. Winery, pretty big throughout many centuries, I'll say centuries, decades of Erebonian history. So seeing that that grave is removed, this caused them concern. They don't know the royal family does not know any like enemies for that family, so they can't really pinpoint a culprit of who's done it. So they're going to be looking into that. Anything after that, he cannot relate to them. But since you're the ones who relayed this to him, he thought it'd be right to let you know at least that. So Silica, I would assume here, would recognize that Chastel name. Unfortunately, she's not here. So,
Damn.
So I don't know what she would do. If she would say she knows or she doesn't know, I have no idea. I would.
We always replayed this part in a way where, like, you know, maybe she asks questions like after Soren leaves. I guess I don't know.
Perhaps. Well,
I guess Soren's reaction would be like, "Oh, yeah, go on, keep on."
yeah, she'll be silent, and you know, Marianne says, "The name does ring a bell. Father and mother has talked about the family before in the past, but very briefly. Forget houses, of course. So, aside from that, I'm afraid, not much I can gather from there. Although I still think it's not right to do such a thing. No matter what ill intentions you may have, tarnishing the dead is not respectable." Looks pretty irritated.
So the family had no enemies. So what would be your motive for doing such a thing?
That's what I want to know. Unless there's some history that not even I know about, I can only go off of what I know. That's why I'm gonna look into it some more, and that's when I'll know for sure what really happened and why that's happened.
Yeah, so there's possibly a secret the family might have known of. Maybe something in the background that the public doesn't know about.
Marianne says, "That could be a possibility. Every noble house may or may not have some kind of secret they hold. Even non-Forget house members have stuff like that, so honestly, Roman,
I hope you do find out this information. I don't need to know, but I want to see whoever's culprit be put to justice.
Yeah.
And
Yes, no matter what they know, defiling someone's family member like that is inhuman.
And he pretty much agrees with you guys that he's gonna do his best, whatever in his power, to figure out the truth. And tonight he once again tells everyone that it's a free day. You know, it's free now. You do whatever you want. If you need me, I will be in the area. But tomorrow we have some more requests, so hope everyone's looking forward to it.
Thank you very much, Roman.
I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it, but I appreciate your time, Mr. Roman.
Well, I'll be off. Have a good one, everyone. And
Take care, Roman.
peace to Thanos.
He disappeared really quickly.
What?
How did he do that?
So fast.
Did we finish doing the dishes over here?
Yeah.
So
Marianne's
sorry,
in
what?
deep thought, and go ahead.
I guess, what are everyone's thoughts regarding what we just heard?
Honestly, the Chancellor family's lost to time, so it's really hard to even think of why this could have happened. She was not there, so who was there? Leticia says,
That girl we met, Althea, right? She said that she thinks the Chancellor did it, right? How true is that?
She never really gave us any reason. She never really gave us any. She didn't really give us any information to support her claim, but I think when she asked us how we felt about him, I think that sort of solidified. I guess we kind of jumped to the conclusion that it could possibly be him.
Without proof, then it's not valid. It's hard to say. I'm interested in the situation myself, but it's also none of my business. I'm a little frustrated that I can't do anything about this right now.
Yes, unfortunately, something us kids are not allowed to meddle with. From what I recall, what Charles told me before.
1 second.
You need to use that.
Nope.
Okay.
Yes, Charles would say that. And honestly, he's a little bit right. Meddling into the affairs of adults could, well, have various outcomes. Ones we can't even expect. As much as I want to as a person interfere, I cannot.
The greater good, though, Marianne. You do the greater good.
I'm just powerless. Someone like me can't do anything right now.
I think despite our age, there must be something we can do, even if it's not directly to the adults or the business that adults partake in. There must be something that we can do within our power. I just don't know what it is yet.
Mary says,
Only time can tell. I'm sure our role will come to play soon. But we'll allow Hades to decide that time.
something like that. So, alright. So, you guys are just, conversing about the situation, what you can and can't do. But at the end of the day, you're still just kids. So, making a big impression on that is not really easy to achieve. Even Marianne, who's part of Forget Houses, is deciding that she can't do much either. And is obviously frustrated by it. So it kind of shows how
severe the situation is.
How severe it is, the power difference between others, like herself as a Forgotten House member, but then there's the royal family, chancellor, and all this. So that's a good example of that situation. After all that, idle chatter. Silica says she's tired for some reason, and she's gonna take a nap. So she's gonna go take a fucking nap.
Good night, Silica. She didn't say anything.
Indeed. So
That's the Silica I know.
Well, Oh, I'm gonna do first in my day, but I guess.
What'd she say?
Oh,
Cecia's gonna walk around Heimdall. She doesn't know what to do, so she's gonna walk around Heimdall.
Everyone else.
Flawn's gonna stay with his instructor Diana, spend time with Auntie, and Cecilia's gonna join Leticia on the walking around, and Mary is going to visit. I don't know. Mary's gonna walk around too, and Marianne's gonna be walking around too. So they're all walking around places.
So I was gonna tell him during our last request, when we got to meet Mr. Baptiste, Vivian's father. I thought about going down to talk to him some more.
that's in the central place, huh? Well,
We're all headed in that direction anyway, so how about we all go together and then we'll split up.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm still not very familiar with every part of Heimdall, so I fear I could get lost.
Well, we'll guide you the way, but don't forget your way back. All is just a trolley and it's a straight path. But just try to remember while we're on our way there.
Yes, I think I'm getting a bit more familiar with it. After all, I also got a good view of things in our search for Cecilia.
Alright then, we have a pretty long day ahead of us, so let's mosey.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so the lawn's staying, you guys are going. And you guys go on a trolley, you get to the Central Plaza, and you're still here? Perfect. Slash! Okay. Marianne says, the local library is down that way. And then there's the St. Estrella School, there's the other cathedral, the West Cathedral Church, whatever you want to call it. And if you want to go see Liliana's household, you can see it from afar if you want.
I already been there, I think. Yeah, I was there. Was I there?
It's always a was I there.
I think Leticia did it go. Yeah, she did.
Bro, was I there? She met my mom and everything, bro.
I just remember.
It feel odd and rude to just try and go into Liliana's house without her permission. I thought I wanted her to invite us.
Well, it's always an option.
I guess we can look outside of it if we have to, but it's nothing much. I mean, it's not bigger than the Cameo Corps building, so I'm just saying. I want to see what it looks like. Alright, you're fucking going. After we go to the library first, I'm trying to read.
Yes, I'll stop by the jewelry store and I'll meet you guys in the library. I do want to check out some of the cookbooks they have there as well.
Alright then, it said meet up. Alright, so
This is Mary.
alright, so we'll see you later.
Alright, I'll meet you guys there.
Boop.
Boop.
Alright, so you find yourself walking into the store, and you see many busy people walking around. You see Mr. Patissier, everyone go over there. Alright, make sure you watch over there, please. Keep that steady. Don't drop it. And he's commanding everything. She sees a really hardworking man.
I guess since he's looking busy, so everyone's kind of look around the store, waiting for a time when he's not being busy, I guess.
Alright. 1 second. Alright, so after some time, he starts cooling down, and he looks like he has a breath of fresh air. Wipes his head for sweat. Then he looks in your direction, and he's like, "Oh, it's you again, from class 7, right?"
Yes, Soren. You're
Har-
Mr. Partissier.
Yeah, Harvey Patissier. I gotta say thank you guys again. You really saved our.
Of course, it was our duty. You seemed like you were in such a panic, and I think we were happy to help. How is the jewel now, anyway?
Oh, the crown is safe and sound now. We put it. Security. I hope that does not happen again.
As I'd hope not. It's concerning that it was able to be stolen so easily, but I suppose it's. If there's a bright side, the person who stole it was only playing a game of us and was returned it to us after solving his riddles. Any other thief of his capabilities may just run off with it.
Exactly. It felt like it was like magic. Like with how we set it up, there's like no way it was possible, but according to what I heard about the rumors about the Phantom Thief, they can pull off the impossible. So we'll just have to reinforce it so much that it's not possible. He sighs. It put the whole workplace into a spiral. I'm pretty exhausted from it, to be honest.
And why don't you take a break then, sir? Things look like they're cooling down now.
I've been thinking about that for a while, but I guess I can consider it. Everything looks calm now, so maybe a breather for a couple minutes could do the trick. He takes a deep breath.
How long have you been doing this business, sir?
Practically all my life. Well, not since I was a kid, but ever since I became a man. My parents were, they used to be, well, I guess you can say chefs, but they decided to take over a jewelry store instead and inherit it to me. So I take care of it now.
That explains the last name Patissier.
Yeah, I still don't get it myself sometimes, and now it's more embarrassing this, but I'm just working at a jewelry store. But hey, things happen and we just have to roll with it.
You found something you wanted to do, a new passion, and the Patissier name is still living strong within Vivian.
What should I even say here? No one mentioned Vivian yet, so okay. Vivian, you said you might. I forgot what you said, but you didn't.
He said that he may know someone related to him, so he didn't really mention Vivian's name directly.
Okay, yeah.
It's like Vivian. Oh, that's my daughter's name. You know, are you acquainted with her?
I am. We attend the same cooking club together. She's actually been a big inspiration for the reason I started cooking.
Oh, really? She always had always put on. She always had a passion for it ever since she was young. But I'm happy she's spreading that knowledge to others. And
Yes, cooking with love. It's been very impactful.
She still talks about love, huh? That's good to hear. Honestly, she hasn't written to us for months now, so we have no.
She hasn't? When was the last time she wrote to you?
I mean, not at all. Ever since she got enrolled into Thor's Military Academy, she hasn't visited or wrote a letter to any of us. But we're believing she's fine. Linde, my wife, told me that she met someone who knows how she's doing, and well, we got a little bit of a taste of how well she's been recently.
Yeah, she's been quite happy. She's been doing really well. Everyone's praises her cooking. This is actually it was actually top selling pastry at the school festival.
Really? My Vivian's doing that? Oh well. I wish she would at least invite us to see her work. But at the same time, we're both so busy. It's just hard to make time to really go out there. Even though it's like right down the corner, but we don't have time. We're too busy.
Yes, always been busy like this your entire lives?
Yes. More so, ever since Vivian was born, it was really hard to maintain everything consistently. So we had to work, double jobs, and it's been a rough time. I guess you can say we had her at a young age. Well, we know the struggles of parenthood at an early age.
Right, being both busy individuals, it must be hard to also take care of raise a child at the same time.
Yeah, that's why we had to also yeah, it was a tough time. We even had to resort to homeschooling Vivian just to keep her safe, according to Linde. Words. He's basically Linde decided to homeschool. Keep her safe. It was her decision, not his.
Did your wife have anything she particularly feared to keep Vivian safe by chance? Something that may have happened?
Not something I can really talk about. It's, I guess, a little personal. But in my wife's side, it was a good reason. Good reason. It was a good reason to her, his wife. So he basically can't talk about it, or choosing not to.
I understand, sir. She must be doing it out of love and care for Vivian, right?
Of course. That's what it's always been.
Yes, as any parent should. I know all too well of how my parents cared for me.
Excuse me. So. So he pretty much like questioned so since you cook with Vivian, he assumes that since you're friends with Vivian, he's assuming that you're acquainted with her best friend.
Yeah, Ren.
Yeah, he doesn't say Ren. He says her best friend.
Okay. Is that what he's asking? Is that what he's asking?
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Oh yes, Ren, right?
Yes, he has like an awkward smile talking about her. How's Rin? Exactly. Like she's taking care of Vivian.
She is. She's always there for Vivian, watching over her. And there was a time when Vivian was a little, I suppose, maybe cautious or upset at me, and Rin was there to stand up for her, to watch over her. So while Rin is quite the prankster from what I could see, she does mean well and cares a lot about Vivian.
Honestly, that girl's got thorns, I won't lie. I originally didn't want Vivian anywhere near her. Neither to Linde. Especially Linde. But you know what? She's a good girl at heart, I would say. So I don't completely feel negative towards her like my wife. She did something. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I suppose it is hard to. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about it. Yeah, I suppose it's hard to. I guess with Rin's action, it's kind of hard to, I suppose, trust her at a surface level, especially as a parent. But I can assure you, as someone who has been with the both of them for almost my entire school year, she's a good girl. She just doesn't know how to express herself honestly sometimes.
That does sound like her. I'm glad she's still taking care of Vivian like she
She's been trying to cook more, Vivian, as well.
Really?
Yeah, she still has a long way to go, but she's trying her best.
Hmm. Okay. Damn, I got nothing else. If you got anything to ask, feel free.
You said you sold things for special summons in this store, right, sir?
Yes, we have a wide selection of things you can purchase here. There's, for gifts for friends, family, important ones, promised ones. We got it all here.
Oh, do you mind showing me around?
Yeah,
Any
sure.
recommendations for, I suppose, a student like me with my budget?
All right. I can show you around. You want to handpick things, so you see this corner. He shows you this box of stuff, and he starts describing some of them. Then he describes this one. This one's called the Moonlit Ivy earrings. They're like elegant silver drop earrings shaped like a intertwining ivy leaf stone inlay. That's my words. Trust me. He says the symbolism for this is growth through adversity, quiet elegance, and devotion over time. Often bought by parents for daughters on milestones. So I guess this is more of a for future child of sorts, or maybe a kid that you're bonding with. Something for a younger person, I would say.
I see.
Younger daughter.
Not only on quite at that degree yet. What of someone who has been a huge impact to you, someone special to you?
All right, this one should do the trick. You go over here, then here. He points at these pendants. He says it's called Eterna. A pair of interlocking pendants crafted from platinum infused with a faint ethereal shimmer. Each can function alone, but when brought close, the pieces emit a faint glow. Comes with an optional engraving, is what he explains. Then he says, an eternal bond is said to show an eternal bond between two people, whether lovers, siblings, or closest of friends. It says to resonate more strongly if the wearer shared a deep emotional connection. One of the shop's signature and most meaningful items.
That sounds very similar to this pin I got.
He looks like, this looks like it's crafted by a very talented person.
Yes, I got it while I was in Brayhard.
Oh, how's it similar?
Well, it was also said to glow when we have a strong bond with someone.
Really? Oh, that's nice. It's made with fire sepith. I gotta say, it's a work of art. I guess the fact that it does the glow thing too is, I guess this idea wasn't original at all. He awkwardly laughs.
Yes, it sounds great, but it sounds eerily similar to, I suppose, the necklace that matches this pin. Not sure if a second pendant might be a little much, don't you think?
I guess so. I didn't even realize you had that. I had it. But, anything else?
It has glown before, so I have no doubt yours would too.
Well, for this one, if you ever consider it, it's supposed to come in a set of two, but you can still get one if you need to, if you're on a budget. But it is 5,800 mirror per pendant.
Per pendant.
As you know, right now it does not do anything special.
I know, it's fine.
Okay.
But it does feel weird, like, she already has a necklace and then a pendant, and be like, I got you another one. Thanks, thank you, sir. I'll keep that in mind.
All right. So then he says, if I had to pick something not a pendant, then second. So he's going to bring you over to another section, and I'm just gonna read this out loud because I'm voice. But basically, he shows you a set of bracelets, and it's a pair of sleek bracelets forged with lightweight white gold alloy with a central ring of orbital quartz that faintly pulses when, bro.
Yeah?
Oh, I hate ChatGPT, bro. It's doing the same thing with it glows when you're near someone, bro.
Also, I'm pretty sure she has a bracelet for me already.
Well, I can't help you, bro.
she's pretty accessoried up.
She has earrings. Does she have earrings?
She does not. So So she already had a hairpin from just by default. She, her first gift was the bracelet and then the necklace. So no earrings.
He'll continue going through this anyway. The inside of each bracelet is engraved with a sigil, often a phrase or a matching emblem chosen by the. This is a pledge of understanding and mutual support. These are not romantic. Many they are not romantic by default. Many close siblings, comrades in arms, and lifelong friends choose them as a sign that even when apart, they remain connected. He says, this one's very popular among Thor's graduates who want a token to remember those who shaped their journey. So this is more for a friend than but he's introducing it to you, and it's 6,000 mirror. For the whole pair, though.
Well, for graduates, I suppose that's something to consider once I graduate.
Yes.
Though they also already have a bracelet, so I don't want to force them to wear another one, or ask them to wear another one.
All right. Well, any other ideas? All right, I got this. Let's try this over here. All right. So he brings you to another item, and it says, "This is a refined pair of small hoop or stud earrings in silver, platinum, or black steel. Each inset with a tiny shimmering stone called the Whisper Quartz." What the fuck is this thing talking about? Anyway, which is set to store the faint echo of one who gifted it. Each pair is attuned during purchase. The earrings gently warm when the person with the earrings gently glow when the person who gets them is nearby. Thinking strongly of the wearer, based on emotional resonance. Though subtle and elegant in design, they are often seen as powerful keepsakes. Lore: once crafted by a famous artisan for her twin daughters when they were separated during the war. The warmth reminded them when they were never alone. That's what he says to you. Oh, I wasn't ready for this fucking section, bro.
Huh. A pair of earrings. I wonder if she would wear a pair of earrings.
Well, I guess if it's a surprise, what matters is the gift itself. So, even if they won't, it's worth a shot, I would say. Also, no refunds, but no, it's worth a shot.
Well, it's your business, sir. I have no intention of refunding it. I do want to support Vivian's father as well.
Say that again?
He wants to support Vivian's father
Okay.
and his business.
Thank you. Any other accessory I can think of for Vincent? One, ring? No. I can't see Vivian being blinged out, to be honest. So I just gotta, it gotta be something like a. What the fuck? Oh my god! I got a ring. I got a bracelet. I got a hair.
She don't got a ring.
Okay. Okay. No, it's not jewelry though. But we'll do it. All right. So he has one more left. Go over in the middle right here, and he's going to introduce you. This is all me, by the way. I'm going to just wing this. So, introduce you to a hair ribbon that also has a jewel embedded into it, and it is the color red, and it glows with a pink gemstone made out of fire sepith combined with space sepith to make the pink color. So yellow and red make pink, apparently. All right, so he says the lore behind this is that it's usually gifted to close friends, romantic partners, instructors. Some people expect someone that the gifter respects, and it's supposed to give them very high motivation to remember that they got people and there's someone always supporting them. So I'm the same. So,
it's very Vivian coded from what I've been hearing.
It supports them, and it makes them feel very confident in themselves. A huge reminder that no, you are not alone. You have everyone around you. Yes, that is what it's all about, baby. Is what he says.
That sounds perfect, actually.
Yeah,
I think it look great on them too.
Yeah, because of how specific this gem is. It costs like 11,000 mirror. So it's probably like it is our last one in stock.
I'm looking at my sheet like, that sucks. Anyway, anything for Vivian. Well, sir, I'll be happy to take it.
Really? Whoever this person is must be really special to you. Are you sure about packing it up?
Yes, they are very special to me, and I hope they'll appreciate it.
All right. Well, you can follow me to the counter then.
Of course.
Reach to the counter, and all right, that'll be till 11.
Soren pays into 1,100.
11,000.
11. Yeah, that much. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you, sir.
Would you like a special note attached to it as well?
Special
We
note.
we do offer a special engraving you want to put onto the gem.
An engraving?
Mm-hmm. Like you engrave like a name or a message on the. So it's a hair ribbon that also has a jewel attached to it.
Right.
So you can put the message around the jewel. Free of charge. Oh my God.
I never really thought about an engraving that would go on it.
Well, do you need time to think about it?
Potentially, it's something that's permanent, so I would want it to have some I want I want the meeting to be important.
Well, I'll tell you what. I know the class 7 is here for at least one. So before you leave on Sunday, just come back here, see me, ask for me,
and I can get the engraving done for you once you've figured it out.
I appreciate it, sir. I'll spend some time to think about it.
All right. In other words, here you go. And he hands you the box with the ribbon in there. It's a tiny ribbon. Like,
Thank you very much, sir.
it's small. I just can't imagine with a giant hairbone.
Yeah, and also make more commissions very. I think commissions very difficult.
All right, so you got the thing, and he says, "Whoever the special someone is, I hope they really appreciate it."
Yes,
Would you say they're an instructor? Are they a close friend? Are they a romantic interest?
It's for Vivian.
What did you say?
He says, "Vivian, my Vivian? Surely is, huh? You?"
Yes. Yeah, she's very special and important to me, so I wanted to show my appreciation to her.
Oh, as a friend, right? Close friend.
She is a friend, but she's also someone who's very important to me, and I want her to know that.
Oh, I see. Sorry, she's always been with us all her life. I'm not really used to. Sorry, just caught me off guard. I'm glad she has had a friend has a friend like you. I'm sure she would definitely love it.
I hope so. I feel a little guilty always showering her with gifts, but this is how much I appreciate her.
Well, you got a good heart, it seems. Please, if you ever have time, let me know her reaction when she gets it, and please try to get her to at least write to us or come visit at least once.
Yes, she seems very, I suppose, hesitant when I mentioned going to Heimdallr. I don't know what happened, and I don't want to pry in a business that doesn't, that I don't want prying I have no business prying into, but I would like her to. I think it's a shame that there's this distance between her and her family.
We feel the same, but honestly, we're leaving the decision. We're leaving the decision to her, considering what's happened to her over the years and Rin's outburst that caused her to go to Thor's. I can see why she's a little afraid to come see us, but just let her know that I'm always ready to talk to her with open arms. Even if Mom isn't willing, if Mom's a little scary, at least she can know that I'm ready to listen whenever she needs it.
I'll be sure to relay the message to her. I do hope that you all can. I hope she can get over her. I suppose her fear of coming home. You don't know what will happen. Life comes at you very fast, and things that you took for granted may be gone before you know it.
You got that right. Well, if she comes by, I know that she has a. I know that you told her, and well, she's got a really good friend. So thank you, Soren. I really appreciate your time here and everything, really. And
Of course, sir.
Being Vivian's friend.
Yes. I'm always watching over. I'm always watching over the same way she watches over me. I'll continue to spend time with her, and once she's ready, I'll continue to try and encourage her to stop by and visit you guys one day.
He smiles. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I don't want to take up all your time, sir. I know you're probably getting off your break very soon.
Yep, back to work. But I was. So, thank you for stopping by, and have a good one.
Well, next time I stop by, I'll try and bring one of my dishes for you.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to it. What happened to each other right now? Huh. Oh, I know. Okay.
I'll say after the session's over. I talked about this before actually, but okay. Anyway, keep going.
He said he'll bring one of his dishes, and he'll head out, and he'll come back once he figures out what he wants to have engraved.
All right. So you leave, and as you're leaving, you see. Okay, anyone give me how long? I feel like it's been. I feel like it's been long. Maybe.
With the amount of pausing I've done, my recording says it's been 2 hours and 37 minutes.
I see. Okay. Hello, where is she? Bruh. And Sarge. Okay. I don't put her names on right now. So you walk out, you see, she sees you.
Oh, it's Soren.
Oh, Miss Petitia. It's a pleasure to see you.
Good day, young man.
It's a pleasure to see you as well.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I went to go visit your husband. I wanted to purchase something for Vivian while I was here.
For Vivian? What? What did you say? How did you get her? Are you... How close are you with Vivian?
I always cook with her in the cooking club. We're always learning new things together.
For Vivian? Romantic? Is it romantic? What are you doing?
Well, she's someone very special and important to me, so I want to convey that.
Amelia leans over to her, showing her ear.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm very I'm happy you're giving her such a nice gift. I'm sure she'll enjoy it.
Actually, I think you just said about saying it.
Is Harvey in there?
He is. I just finished speaking with him.
Oh, well, I'm coming to visit him, so, pardon me.
Of course.
Good day, Amelia.
She bows.
Take care, Miss Petitia.
Oh, honey. Is that you, Sugar Bear?
Oh. All right.
I guess he'll bow to Amelia. Pleasure to see you again as well, ma'am.
Pleasure is mine. You lot did you kids did a good job helping out the jewelry store. Honestly, I'm still surprised that it was in my boat.
It's so concerning how I was able to get there in the way it did. I'm happy we were able to take care of it, and I'm happy your boat is unharmed.
Yes, but I guess I have to keep a closer eye on it. Now that I know there could be anything in there, I gotta be really careful. Like, you could find stuff like she'll start naming random things. Now I need my memory refreshed. So do you remember what it was that guy in Crossbell had that you reprimanded? Like,
It was a box. But we never found out what was. I never found out what was in the box. It was just a box.
Okay, so
it was like the contents were like confidential by the Crossville Police Department.
Okay, so what I'm gonna, I can't really. Okay, so when she's rattling off random items, she'll say, Okay, so maybe it might not mean anything, but I'm gonna just this. So she's gonna describe exactly what that box looked like, and I guess I'm gonna just have you do this actually to make it more random. I guess roll, because I guess a little part of your brain's gonna be like, oh, I've seen this box before. Anyway, so I'll have you roll I guess history.
History. All right.
Okay. So when she's rallying around, mentions that. So she doesn't say a box. She says a purple box that is on the run. Just like something like that, right? Like some phrase like that. And you
Purple box on the run.
I'll call it purple for now. It was purple, so on the run, yeah. She says that, and then you
Box
can
taken,
call it
ma'am.
out. Say that again.
I guess she said a box, like a purple box on the run.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, how long ago has this box been on the run?
It's been a few weeks, I would say, give or take.
Did it just disappear on you? Did you see anyone take it?
I didn't see anyone take it. It just fell into the. It's gone. It disappeared. It disappeared one day, and well, I haven't seen it ever since.
Well, it may. I'm not sure if it's the exact same box, but I recall apprehending someone back during my visit in Crossbow that matches that exact description.
Really? She looks. From Soren's perspective at the moment, she looks surprised. Really? Like hand over mouth shock. Oh my god! Woo!
Yes, is it a very important box to you, ma'am?
Oh yes, it is. It has something very precious inside, and I've been longing for it ever since I lost it.
Do you have a means to contact the Crossbow Police Department, ma'am?
Oh, I do. I do. I've been in Crossbell quite often. So, but the weird thing is that it disappeared when I was here. But nonetheless, I can contact Crossbell. Anyone from Crossbell. Not anyone. She can contact Crossbell. That's what she's trying to say.
I'm surprised I haven't seen you before, ma'am. I used to live in Crossbell.
Oh well, I'm quite all over the place, honestly. But I guess we might have just never crossed paths.
I was gonna say, if you need help contacting someone, I do know one of the chief investigators there. If you want me to check in with them, just check on the status of it.
Oh, that wouldn't be Sir August.
You know August Wenzel as well?
Yes, I've run into him sometimes when I was in hospital. Not so often in Crossbow. Know of him. We've encountered each other. They encounter a few times. So.
Even more shocking, I had to run into you since I used to be with him quite frequently during my time there.
Like I said, I think our paths just never crossed. It's crazy how the world works sometimes.
It does. Well, I hope you're able to get some good news regarding the box, ma'am.
Yes, I guess now that I know where it is, I have somewhere to look. So, thank you, Soren.
Of course.
Hopefully, our paths will cross again more often, considering we never did so back then. I'd like to, oh my God. I'd like to... What the fuck did you say here? Oh my God. I hope our paths cross sometime in the future. Maybe things can get more interesting for me. Fine. Yeah, we're saying that. I'm committed. That's what she's saying, bro. Maybe things can get more interesting if I cross more paths with others.
It would be nice to talk to someone that was also from Crossbell. It's sometimes a little lonely not being able to talk to anyone from there.
And she says, well, she starts like walking away, and she says, well, I'm not from Crossbell, I just been there quite a lot.
With how you spoke about Mr. August Wenzel, I thought you were. My apologies.
It's no problem. I'm sure if you mention my name to him, he'll ring a bell if you ever talk to him again.
I do often send messages to them. I'll next time I send a message, I'll bring you a name, Amelia.
Alrighty. Well then, Soren Shihei, I bid you adieu.
Take care.
Start strolling off somewhere. Whee!
Small world. Well,
Alright,
I can't keep them waiting, and go to the library.
They did go over there, huh? Okay. So, alright, and you go to the library. Has how time? Okay. Alright. You go to the library and you meet up with the girls. They all just browsing books and stuff. You look around as well for any cooking books or so. Rustling on. You do happen to find some books, but shockingly, there are things that you're already aware of. But it's up to Soren if he wants to still borrow the book. But oh, go ahead.
I mean, aware of in what regard?
Like stuff you've already know how to make already.
Oh, okay.
I can't. I'm just being very vague, so basically telling you don't take any books from here. But if you want to search something unique, you can roll investigation.
Why not? We're here. Let's roll investigation. Hi. Please.
All right. So, as you search around for stuff, you see a book and hold on.
Asking ChatGPT what kind of book he gets. I just know it.
You see a book talking about risottos. Right? It's a book about making risotto. And in the front of it, it has a truffle risotto with porcini mushroom. So you see that, and it piques your interest, and you're like, you think to yourself, you never made something like this. You made risotto once, I think, but you want to expand your knowledge of this specific dish and make different versions of it, which that book is all about. So
that makes sense to me. He is trying to make more unique dishes anyway. So you give him something new, he's probably gonna be interested in it. So he'll oh, this looks like a very interesting book, and he'll pick the book off and he'll just
You finally find something?
Oh yes, I did. I found this book on risottos.
That's so you. Well, we're pretty much ready to go, so you should probably check out before we get going.
Yeah, sorry to keep everyone waiting. Did you find any interesting books, Leticia?
Nothing I don't know already. However, there's some Orbital textbook that I'll take a look at. Maybe, just maybe, I don't know what's in it. So, and I guess I got this too.
And shows a book about I guess conversation skills. About learning how to talk to people. Not just it's supposed to help her have better conversation with people. Yeah, that's basically it. Social skill book. There you go.
Oh, you're trying to learn how to talk to others better, Leticia?
I guess I come off as pretty harsh. I don't know proper conversation etiquette. So I think this might help me out. And we can all just, I can be close to everybody and not be just everybody. And, just...
Well, if you ever like to practice, please let me know. I've learned a lot about conversation etiquette back in Crossbell.
I'll have to take you up on it then. We can start once we get back to doors then. I don't mind.
Yes, my doors are always open, Leticia. Oh, we should go check out our books then. No, that was a nice happy. That word.
Okay. Everyone's ready? So Mary says, and then Cecilia says, yeah, I'm ready. Maria's like, all right. I didn't pick anything else, anything for myself. She didn't find anything interesting. So Mary got a music book. Cecilia got a social book. Cecilia got a book about a fictional story about the blade. And Soren got the cooking, and Mary is there. So y'all purchase. I mean, y'all rent. I mean, this is Soren's first time checking out a book before, maybe. So
It is his first time checking out a book.
So Marianne shows you how to properly do it, and Lance offers the membership once again. I don't think you can afford it, so you're not getting it.
Get more shit.
So, but yeah, so no memberships here. And yeah, you guys check out your books, and Celia's excited to read it. Marianne hopes it helps enlighten her on music, and Ticia is just not revealing what she got, but she's looking forward to it.
I guess Soren will express hoping to try and make this dish for everyone back in the dorms once he learns how to make more interesting dishes.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys head out. Alicia says,
So, where are we gonna go look at Leona's marriage?
I suppose we can take a look at it. I've never seen such a big household before. I mean, we can probably see it from near the Central Plaza, right?
Yeah, so once we go up that street right there, up there, we'll be able to see it, no problem. Not up and close and personal, but just enough to be like, wow.
I suppose if it's on our, on the path that we're going back, we're gonna see it eventually.
Say that again?
If it's on, the route we're already kind of going or nearby, we're gonna see it anyway.
Oh yeah, the other way to get back. Okay, so all right then, let's go. I know the way. So you guys
Yes,
go.
let's mosey.
All right, that is the end. So this next part is gonna potentially be short, but we'll see. So Liliana, you're up.
Huh?
It's your turn, bro.
Fuck, when you said that's the end, I thought you meant the session. I accidentally pressed stop recording, my bad.
I said the end of this part, but I paused and then said this. So, technically I could stop it there though, but I'm trying to think.
You decide, buddy.
No, I need silica, so yeah, okay, we'll stop it there. I said I need silica, so we'll stop it there.
Okay.
Okay, so end the session.
Yeah.
Alright, let me end the recording. 2 hours and 58 minutes, so kind of short.
Yeah, if that was at 8:30, I think it'd be like 12 right.
Yeah.
With my original plan, maybe.